What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day, the postseason edition. We're going to kick it off with our top 5. At number 5, I have Chris Bassitt for this elevated curveball. I love his slow curveball. At number 4, the commander, George Kirby, who had these heaters. He had 3 Ks in 4 innings, giving up only 1 run, and I thought had a solid outing yesterday. At number 3, Bryan Woo for these sweepers, both the Springer and Vlad Jr. I got into this debate with somebody on X who was saying how bad George Springer is and didn't understand why he was swinging at this sweeper. Well. No, it did not age well, Will. But I also overlaid this 3-pitch sequence, and you can see why you would swing at this sweeper off the plate. All 3 of those pitches are tunneled right here. 4-seam fastball breaks 7 inches to the plate, just barely off the plate. 2-seamer ran 17 inches to the plate, was fouled off. And that sweeper is tunneled with all of them. So as a hitter, I'm sure Springer thought that it was going to be a painted fastball. Instead, it was a sweeper and got him swinging. He made amends later. Spoiler alert. At number 2, Shane Bieber for these sliders. And here's some overlays of his fastball and slider. You can see how well he tunnels those. He had 5 Ks in 3 2/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. Looks solid yesterday. Yeah, good effort by Shane. And at number 1, Jeff freaking Hoffman for K'ing the side in the 9th inning with these heaters and sliders, sending the Blue Jays to the World Series. Woo! Now on the Ninja Notes, I don't know if you remember from yesterday's show, I had some questions about the Mariners using Edward Bizzardo in the game the day before because I was like, you're going to need him in this other game. They did use him. He got Springer out the day before on almost the same location. And then yesterday did not get Springer out. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not a fan of a guy throwing back-to-back when you didn't need him. Maybe a little bit more tired, but at least Springer has seen him now. The day before, opened his eyes. He got him on a ground out on a 96-mile-an-hour sinker. Again, the day before, threw another one. Looked like Raleigh wanted it in about the same spot. It was a little lower than where he wanted it. The ball got absolutely hammered. Did an overlay of those 2 pitches from the day before and then the home run pitch, and you can see what I mean. The other thing is, this is the first time in George Springer's entire career that he's hit a 2-seamer in that same location for a home run in his entire career. A 95-mile-an-hour sinker or higher. He's seen a lot of those. That's not that big a qualification, so he just came through. And again, it may have been just seeing the same guy 2 days in a row.
Springer is too good of a hitter. I mean, Springer had an insane season. He's too good of a hitter to face this guy again. It's a tough spot for Bizzardo.
He could have brought in Andres Munoz, who is their best pitcher. You could have done that. Well, I mean, you need a strikeout. I mean, you would like a strikeout in this situation, right? There aren't that many better pitchers, especially on that staff, for striking people out than Andres Munoz, who is their closer. And this is a time where you could have used him for 2 innings. Again, it's really easy when we're sitting here talking about it. You know,
but the Munoz does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I think that's a first guess situation because I was wondering why I didn't do that too. So anyway, it's really easy again. We're sitting here Tuesday morning quarterbacking, if that's a thing. But again, I was definitely thinking it at the time. I didn't understand it. But again, congrats to the Blue Jays here. Will, what would your dong of the day be?
Ninja, we're actually kicking off the corner with a dual set of Mariners dingers, just out of respect, because they had an incredible season. It was just a brutal way to go out, but their stars did what they could. We got Julio's homer here, which was huge at the time, and then Cal Raleigh's 65th of the year. To be honest, it's just an honor to show Big Dumper going top shelf for the final time of the season. Just a spectacular year, and the guys did what they could. But of course, the dong of the day goes to gorgeous George Springer for the biggest home run in Blue Jays history.
Pitch on the way, a swing and a belt, left field, way back. The Blue Jays are World Series champions.
Yeah, I'm being facetious, Ninja, because Joe Carter had maybe the biggest home run in the history of anything when he walked off the World Series. But biggest home runs since that day, George Springer, one of the bigger home runs in MLB history, I'll say. I haven't gone through every dong in history, but this thing was incredible, Ninja. I absolutely lost it. And you know what? I love Springer around on the bases here, too. You know, some people like to act like they've been there before. I say that, and so does Springer. He just hit the biggest home run imaginable, and he's losing his goddamn mind, and it was awesome. And this is what baseball is all about, Ninja. The Mariners did, unfortunately, get their hearts just absolutely ripped out, but God, what a game. Springer, dong of the day.
And now my pitching ninja moment of Zen. It's Josh Naylor breaking up a double play with a soccer move, a header. And I love Shane Bieber's reaction because that was kind of my reaction too, is what the f*** are you doing? Like, what the f*** is he doing?